Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Alicia. I own a crochet boutique called Awestruck Crochet, and today we are just doing a one-day market prep. I only have today to do as much market prep as I can, and I wanted to take you guys along with me and see what we can accomplish for today. Each time that I bring you guys along with me, I feel like I am so productive and I get things done. So I'm really crossing my fingers and hoping that we get things set in place and we can market prep some things that have been on my list that I have not had a chance to get to. Custom orders have overtaken my entire business, and I have not had a ton of time to market prep at all for this market, especially when I started planning like a month ago of everything that I was going to make, how my week was going to look with market prepping, and all of that has kind of just fell through the cracks. I have not been able to keep up with that plan or really crochet the things that I was hoping I would have done. So today we're just going to get a few small things done so we can at least have some of our top best sellers at the market that is next weekend. I have my coffee with me this morning. I absolutely love this cup because it says you're doing great, and it's just a really nice reminder for me some mornings that everything will be okay, everything will get done, and I am doing the things that I wanted to do. So I have my you're doing great coffee cup motivator. Let me show you what I recently crocheted because it is so cute, and then we will go ahead and get started with market prepping. You recently saw that I did the Beans Bunny Doll Bub Lovey from Handmade Limited Company, and now the other patterns have released with the bear and the feathered friends, and I just could not help myself. I had to crochet the chicken. So here is the chicken. I am obsessed. Look at the little fluffy tail in the back. This is so stinking cute. I love the bonnet. I think that is so precious. And oh my gosh, it's so sweet. I was inspired to do the same color as Casey when she released the pattern. So she had the black, I can't remember the exact name of this color. It released not last December, but the year after. So almost 2 years ago, like this year in December will be 2 years that the new Bernat tweed colors released. There was a black tweed, and then there was a brown tweed, and it was only out for a little bit at local Walmarts, and then it was gone. I haven't seen it since. So I'm almost through my last skein. I had only picked up 2 skeins of this, and so this is all that I have left. And I knew I needed to crochet a cute little chicken with it. We did steel cut oats for the skin color. We did that new tweed, which is now I think probably discontinued since I haven't seen it. And then we use mustard from Premier Basic Chenille Brights. And then this is mustard as well from Premier. And then this red is Bernat Blanket in the color Red Rust. I just think she turned out so sweet and so cute. And so since she is a sweet little chicken, I really need to market prep my hatching chicks. And so that's what we're going to start with. Hatching Chicks is one of my best seller. It is the pattern from Louis & Berg. And so I have my colors here. The chick colors that I usually always use is Bernat Blanket in the color Ivory Tweed. And then we have Bernat Blanket Woodland Tweed. And then this is Bernat Blanket in the color Inkwell. It's so pretty. And when layered, this little design looks like little feather ruffles, and a lot of people really like this color. And then we're also just going to do a normal hatching baby chick color with mustard from Premier Basic Chenille Brights. So those are the 4 colors that we're going to be using to market prep. Today, since we have so many things that we need to update, I'm not going to be like bulk prepping in a huge quantity. I'm going to be looking at the quantities from anywhere between 4 to 5 items in that product, and then I can still keep going through and moving on. So we're going to go ahead and just start crocheting the chicks, and we'll assemble it all together. And then we also have the eggs, and the eggs take me a really long time because it's so repetitive, and you have to make a top and a bottom and then whip stitch them together. So we're going to go ahead and get started with the chicks, and I'll bring you along with me. So grab your yarn, grab your hooks. Let's be productive. I know several of you guys have spring markets coming up, so let's get some work done in our small business. Hey guys, okay, I thought that I would update you because it has been quite a bit of time and I feel like we still have not made a ton of progress. I'm still on the hatching chicks. It's currently about 2 o'clock in the afternoon and it's just been really hard to batch in bulk prep, even though we're doing like a mini bulk prep because we are keeping our quantities a little bit lower so we can work through things. But I honestly really thought that we would have already been on to the next item of batching, which I wanted it to be the mini bees, but I'm still in the hatching chicks. So let me show you where I'm at because I struggle with keeping you guys updated and letting you know where we're at as I am crocheting. A lot of times I'll start a couple things, then I have to go sit in the living room with my boys, and then I forget to vlog and whatever else and all the mom things that come with it. So let me show you where we're at and what we have done so far. This is the color order for the hatching chicks. I did decide to pick 6 of them just because many of them are favorites, and I just, after crocheting that chicken doll Lovey, I really wanted to crochet one with that midnight tweed. So here are the colors. We have the midnight tweed, ivory tweed. This is typewriter. It is a black speckle, inkwell, which I showed you, woodland tweed, and then mustard. And then I crocheted the tops. So even though I have 6 hatching chicks, I only have 5 of the tops done because I am starting to run out of birch yarn, and I believe this is my last skein of yarn. And I also think I have some orders that need to be fulfilled with this. I did place another order this afternoon for more birch, but it'll be here in the middle of next week. So I need to start the bottom. So even though I only have 5 tops, now I need to start the bottoms to even see how many bottoms we can make. And hopefully we can at least get 5 bottoms to match our 5 tops. If not, we'll just crochet as much as we can with the bottoms, and then when the new order of yarn comes in, then we can continue to work on. So that's where we're at. We're still in the middle of hatching chicks. I still need to stuff the chicks and put their eyes in and everything else. And I honestly feel like at this point, the hatching chicks are going to take me all day long. I want to set a timer and see how much I can actually get done in an hour. I'm at the very tedious part where at the bottoms, you do 5 rows of 24, and that just always seems to take forever for me. So I'm just going to crochet until I get bored, and then we will probably switch it up because then I start to feel sleepy and I'm not interested in doing it anymore. So we're gonna keep working on the bottoms, and then we will probably end up switching into stuffing the chicks just to get myself out of the constant 5-row rut that we will be in. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to move all of this yarn to the living room so that I can binge watch some YouTube vloggers and still feel productive. Okay, this is where I'm at the 1 hour mark. I was able to get all 5 bottoms and then attach the eyes and stuffing and nose. So that is where we are at on the chickens. I have to leave to go get Mason from school, but I'm just really proud of myself for the 1 hour mark. I feel like I actually made some progress, and I feel like the timer actually did help with just moving things along and making me feel like I did get somewhere within the hour versus feeling like I'm still stuck on hatching chicks. So when I come back, I'll be working on adding the tops. We'll just single crochet across the top with furry yarn, and then we do still need to attach the top and the bottom of the egg, but then our hatching chicks will be all done and we can move on to the next project. I'll probably only get to one other project before the end of the night, so I'll catch back up with you when I see you again. I am done with the hatching chicks. They turn out so cute. I absolutely love them. We got 5 of them done. And so here is the midnight tweed. Here is ivory tweed. Then we have mustard and inkwell. I decided that if there was going to be one hatching chick to not include, it would be the black speckled, because we already have like a black and white variegated similar to this. And then we also have the full black and then the white speckled. And so I decided to leave off the black speckled one for now. It will be the one that I fill whenever we get more birch yarn. I did save some birch yarn for upcoming orders. I also have a hatching chick order that will need to go out after the weekend. So I saved yarn for that project. And that way, even though I have an order of birch yarn coming in, I don't want to use all of my birch in case there is a last minute order that I didn't account for that has a little bit of it. I wanted to keep some. So this little guy will wait, and we will possibly have 6 hatching chicks when we have the market. It took me all day to do 5 hatching chicks, and that seems so crazy, but that is the reality of it. Yes, I can still batch more tonight with the other plans, but I had such a long list of plans. Let me tell you my list of plans, and maybe it's just a little ambitious. I don't know. So my goals for today was supposed to be hatching chicks 4 to 5, which we did. We got those. 5 mini bees, 1 set of the farm cuddle critters, and 2 chunky mallards. That was probably overdoing it. I don't know if I'm slowing down in crochet, but I feel like I would have been able to get this done like this last year. So I'm not quite sure what's going on. I really didn't have a lot going on today. Maddox was home from school with pink eye. I did pick up Mason. Mia went to a sleepover after she got home from school. Other than that, I took care of the kids and I crocheted 5 hatching chicks. But that is the reality of it. I'm not going to be crocheting for the market the rest of the night. I have 2 orders that I need to fulfill. It is a crochet elephant and a little pony. So I'm going to be working on those this evening. So batching and making and market prepping is going to have to be put on pause. I truly feel like I have just not had enough time to market prep. I feel like I'm using my time wisely, but I'm just not being able to prep as much as I wanted to prep. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Thankfully, the market that's coming up on the 28th is a somewhat slow market because it's a February market. But it's in the town that I live, and so it's usually a market that I've just decided I would do to continue to get my brand and my name out there, especially locally. I'm right here, and so why not? So even though the market is a little bit slower, I still want to have a variety of things to offer. So I think we will definitely need to do a mock setup for this round because I truly don't know what my booth is going to look like. I also have some new display and tablecloth, so I want to try all of that out, and I think that we should do that together. So I'm going to end the vlog here. I'm going to work on some orders. It's now 5 o'clock. I'm going to get ready for dinner and do all of the mom duties. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you were able to get some prepping done, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.